Alright guys, it's tub season, and this is going to be just a real quick, I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but all the way down here this winter, this froze and cracked. So what you want to do is match it up the best you can, and I've actually tacked it on the other side. Take a wire brush, clean up your area to be done. Now, for a lot of them, where you have your ends, it's a good idea for a lot of folks to drill at the end of the crack. I'll make sure it doesn't continue on. For what I'm doing, we're just going to lay some rod down on it the way it is. This is a low density polyethylene plastic. I got the welding rods off of Amazon. Watch out, people way overcharge for these. A lot of people are getting like 20 bucks for 5 foot. I got 44-inch pieces for like 18 bucks from the manufacturer. So anyway, next thing you need, heat gun. And what you're going to do is heat up your plastic. You'll see it start to turn a dark matte color around where you're heating it. Like I say, it's a good idea to tape or do something on the other side to make sure. Once it starts to get hot, your rod will just start melting into it. And that's what we're doing here. I've got it started now. Now, you can take a Dremel. A lot of people say you want to V this plastic out with your Dremel first. I found that for these tubs, it's awful hard to get them lined up anyway. That it usually works just to melt it into the crack. It is better to do on a warmer day. It's a little chilly today, which does kind of add to the challenge a little bit. But with a little practice, it's not too bad. I'm spreading that out a little because I want to span that crack. Now, another thing you could do is use plastic staples, since this is such a big crack. But we're going to just bead both sides. And what I'm seeing here, I'm having a little trouble. It's not wanting to attach. I'm not getting the plastic hot enough. That's better. And it's important that you keep both surfaces hot for them to meld together. But you can see with this, because it's such soft plastic, You get it warm enough, and I'm just sticking this right in there, and it's making its own V. If you keep a light arch to it, I'd say it'll press in on its own. Just gentle pressure. I'm going to come back over my work here. Basically, we want it just hot enough for the plastic to vulcanize to each other. And that's why it's really important that you use the right plastic so that they have the same melting temperatures. Alright, so a little time consuming, but spending this little extra time will make it a better repair. Be very careful. Right there, that's 1,010 degrees at the tip. I also got the heat gun off eBay. I paid a little extra. I paid $35. As many tubs as I have, I figured it was worth it. All right. See how much more of this we can get finished up. Again, since we took a break, we gotta get this reheated. Now, normally if you were doing like a car bumper or something like that, you'd want to pre-treat this plastic with a chemical. I don't do that on my fish tanks because I don't want to chance residual chemicals in the water later. And a little test there, I found out I wasn't getting enough plastic in. And again, here at this end, I want to get it really hot. And make sure that we get it sealed well so it doesn't crack again. Okay, I am now at the end of the crack, so we're just going to go over it a little further. Concentrate on my rod and it'll come right off. Alright. Now it's hot. Work it into our and there's a point of diminishing returns there, so you can see where it was deeper V'd, it is laying flatter. But again, for this it's not aesthetics really. We just want watertight. of course, you can go too far. I'm seeing this is bowed in quite a bit now. So we want to be careful not to get it too hot. Board support underneath might not be a bad idea to keep it level while you work. Alright. Now we're going to flip it over. Alright, as you can see, I'm just going over the other side now. Just to make sure we got good vulcanization. Alright, so I know that's a long time, but as you can see, our crack has been sealed. I'm weighting it down so that it's not the prettiest on this side. It actually looks better on the other, but you do that on both sides and it'll definitely seal it back up, especially on the bottom. Sides can be a little more difficult, but by the time you get this down on the ground, get some water in it, it will hold, and if it does leak, it usually lasts several seasons. If you let it freeze, it'll crack again. So anyway, if you froze your tubs this year, don't throw them out. They can be repaired. I got 30 bucks in the gun, 35 bucks, and then the welding rod. Like I say, by the time I bought 40 of them for 20 bucks, it gets pretty cheap. So if anybody needs a welding rod, let me know. I'll fix you up. So anyway, I've got some fish out already in the aquarium. Got 2 new tubs this year of the 110 variety when I found out this one was broke, and I got 18 of these guys. That one's set up from last year. That one's set up from last year, but the rest of them I all broke down so I could put my new tubs in. So anyway, fun's coming. Big crack, 3 foot long, fixed as good as new. We'll give an update later, and I'll let you know if it held water. Quick sneak peek. We got guppies. Guppies in the pond. These are the Hawaiian blue Moscows. I'm sorry, I know they're not focused very well, but best time to photograph in this tank is when it's full sunshine. Well, again, that's it for Fix Your Tubs. Hope that helps somebody out. Chubby Guppy, have a good one.